Hello everybody, this is Loki and welcome back to Heavy Rain. So now we're in this hospital looking place. Need to look for the place. It's 10. Let's see. Is this it? No? Maybe I got this guy. It's flowers. Let's see. 7. Is it down here? Yes! I guess it was 19 and not 9. I completely forgot. I know the lady up front told me, but...
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
Are you the doctor?
Oh, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
I'm gonna introduce myself.
My name is Madison Page.
The only way for
I'm
me
a
to be nice.
journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Say, I do not like this hospital. It's not perfect.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Oh, she loves television?
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible
Where's
things
my
you're telling me.
television at?
You never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
I'm gonna go around.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Probably's not even listening.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you
What happened at
remember?
trying to be scared, lady?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Huh. She doesn't have much?
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
I remember the flowers. I'm gonna try the crane.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Huh. I'll try the hummingbird. Let's see if she liked this one. Do you like this?
I love origami. But that's not my favorite one.
Huh. Let's try the dog. Do you like the dog?
You know how to do these little dogs too. My children love dogs.
Oh, she loves the dog
I
one.
taught them how to do it.
Then I have to remember that for when I
John
have
loved
to
the
play this
little
again.
dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name.
May never know
Wasting
she
my
has some
time
kind of
telling him they
memory
couldn't all have
issue.
the same name.
You have to like jog her memory
He
with
always
some
wanted
certain
to say
items.
the dog's Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Okay. Still here.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepard. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Let's see.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepard.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Nothing in there. I should go get her the flowers I saw in the hallway. Maybe I should show her
Are
this.
these your children, Mrs. Shepard? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always
Aw.
drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
That's actually quite sad. They never had a good life. You know what? I should get her the flower. Okay. I recall there being white flowers in here.
Does Mrs. Shepard ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Son.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Alright. Is the flower still down here? Hope to God that's down there still. I'd live for a flower. I might as well just buy her one of the, give her one of these, right? Alright, time to bring that poor old lady a flower. She deserves a flower. Alright, time to give her a flower. Here you go. One pretty white
What a
flower.
lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepard. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know.
Please tell me their
In the
name.
beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer.
Now this is all I remember.
Perhaps he thought I'd
Give her
forgotten
items
him.
and she remembers.
He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepard. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Please, lady. I give you flour.
Come closer.
So she whispered it. But what was it? And that lady seemed upset. God, I have to go through this now. Crap. I seriously do not remember this part.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye.
Oh my God, now I have to drink it.
You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
I'm gonna have to do it. I probably had no choice.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
What's the hell was about?
I did what I had to, Sean.
But what if
Our
that
dad's going
that
to save
drink
you.
was really not poisonous? What if it was fake all along? What if it's like water or something? It could be been anything that tastes almost like it. Because if you were poisoned, wouldn't you already be dying so quickly? Well, at least I got a trophy for that.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
I feel bad for this guy. He's so hard to try to find information for this
All
kid.
packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
Yay, at least I don't have to see your
the
face.
investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern
Yeah,
of
but
yours
he's
now.
not
You're off the case.
guilty.
So pack up and fuck off.
No, why don't you? Can I get punched
Blake,
with the face?
You are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
Oh, he did for me. He said it for me.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly,
Yay.
here's what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he really is.
Norman.
Got the wrong man. What?
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Alright.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Alright. Better hurry with this then. I just hope I can find it. Analysis. There's no data for it. Analyze.
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Lose. Have to hurry up and with this.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
There's nothing there for it. And I accidentally stopped it there. Whoops. Yeah, that didn't even help at all. Better it's it. See. I should do this like one last time. Let's see. That way I can actually see about this guy. And this is like really tough right here. I have an idea. I'll play, and then I'll try to pause it. Somehow.
I can't go on.
I don't want this guy dying.
I can't go on.
Because it's like really, really hard to find out the truth or anything. It's like really hard. Because I like kept trying to rewind it, but
I'm staying with you, Scott. I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
I can't just wait while you confront my son's killer.
It's the only way, Gwen. Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days. I'll come and get you when this is all over.
Tell me who the origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Listen, when I'm done, I'll tell you everything I know. I promise.
I know who it is because I first played this game for the first time. Before, and I knew who it is. I'm not saying it until we come to that point of the game. That part's gonna be really tough. Oh, now I remember now. Going over here, and then he sees his dad, and his dad didn't give a crap.
Dad, it's John. He found your bike. He's
Get out of here, you little pet. Leave me
You
alone.
gotta come, Dad. Come on, John.
I feel bad for this kid.
Well, that'll be
Trying to tell his dad that his brother is drowning, and he won't listen.
Go away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna die, Dad.
Any kid who has like a dad who is like this, I feel sorry for them.
I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please,
You know what? I will have just
John.
jumped in there with him and tried to get his leg out.
Don't forget about me, Scotty.
It's actually sad. I think this is why he was doing what he was doing. He's trying to teach Dad a lesson for what happened to his brother. So he uses water to punish the parent. probably what he's doing when he got older. Now I see why. It's because he's mad at his dad and he's teaching the other dads not to be like that. I don't blame him for that, but he could have at least solved his problems a different way. Instead of teaching other people their problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button below. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys later. Bye guys.